Okay, we are continuing. That's just for me later. I like to have my videos be an hour. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I need to just go and take my time and accrue enough funds to gather occult laws, yes. Definitely, I do know going to Moorland's shop. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, that's music was... Usually some of these music cues... Okay, I got the shifty woman. Let's see if I can find anything else with you. Alright, back here. Ooh, a buzzing brain. I actually might need that. In the midst of the journey of our life, I found myself in a dark wood without paths. It is difficult to express how wild, harsh, and impenetrable that wood is. I don't recall exactly what occurred last night in the beating black beneath the trunks of the trees, where winged things move beneath my hands. But now this morning my brain fizzes with fragments. Ingi rum imus nocte ek con sumi mur igni rum imus noc tek ek con sumi mur. And it just repeats. Alright, got buzzing brain. Snip, snip, snip. Usually you go here and you get a lot of little things, which will help us. Now I pass between the scarred... Don't try understanding the mutterings of the wood. I try not to understand anything. Now, which is kind of going against my knowledge aspect and me wanting... I'm more so like, okay, I'd learn this thing. Alright. I learn it. I don't fully understand it, but I know it. Now I pass between... Those secrets exist for a reason. True. Now I pass between scar-barked trees. The moon passes behind branches, though her fingers remain in my hair. I'm stumbling over roots now. It is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. Pale wings move deep in the night. I've been there before, though I don't recommend it. One could... I didn't personally pull a meniscus, but someone I was with pulled a meniscus. Hunting, following blood trails in the dark of the East Coast woods. Don't recommend it. It is like, if you've ever watched Blair Witch Project... Yeah. You know what the main villain of that? Frickin' shrubs. Frickin' those barbed wire type, the barbed wire type, what are they called? Bushes? Pricker bushes. I think they're mainly the ones, the raspberries. Alright, I can now... Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta do you again. Alright, I'm gonna keep this open so that when that exhausts... Oh, now I get a professional muscle. Okay. Actually, that's gonna be... That is definitely gonna take out what's-his-face. So we'll wait on that. Right, that clues. My mystique has attracted this hunter's attention. They can prove nothing yet, but they'll keep looking for longer now. Alright, what do we got? We got more buzzing of the brain. Let's go to the well. I got referative truth. The velvet is strong at the well in the wood, and the velvet is the hour that keeps secrets. But now, then, she lets a little secret fall, like a crumb at a feast. Last night I found a moss-clad rock written all over with secrets of another history. I might give thanks to the velvet, but it will be wiser not to draw her attention. Okay, now I actually can upgrade the furtive truth, because I have 2 of the same. Which is good for me. Alright. Let us do 2 of these. Study the histories. History is less certain than we are taught. I can learn from the study of its blurred edges. Did I get you yet? Nope. Almost. Alright, we got some professional muscle. I'll break them in half. This hireling may be useful for some expeditions. Okay, they have 5. That is definitely going to take out Mr. Alder. Alright, let's deal with this guy. Alright, you, professional hired muscle. Significant conversations in a smoky meeting room. Hey, what's this one? Our cult for cult business, a target, or another topic. Aspect Maverick, a student of the invisible arts with an agenda of their own. Aspect Tool, a sword does not kill. It is an instrument in the hand of the killer. Seneca the Younger. Aspect Hunter, the laws of civilization are younger than the laws of the hours, but they too sometimes require a sacrifice. This one is an agent of the law. Here's a thorn in my side. Oh, so these are, okay, these are all the stuff that can put in there. Oh, so I could actually kill, I could kill our intrepid detective too. Out of patience with this, I am out of patience with this nuisance. This should be an end to the matter, but they could possibly survive, and the attempt will draw attention. Pardon me. While that's happening, we shall paint. You never know. This might be a living. Add passion to make distinctive paintings. Add mystique and especially notoriety to attract attention and make more money. Be careful. If you use notoriety exhibiting paintings, exhibiting paintings will keep you in the public eye. My passion. Bit of passion. Employ passion to do the best work I can, or if I have reputation, I can paint something to win attention. So I'm guessing that actually uses up our notoriety and mystique. That is my inspiration. I will do locksmiths. Those who know will understand, as will the Suspicion Bureau. Alright, you're still looking for evidence. The despair's coming back. Does this turn into despair? Forget. Alright. Paint someone. Portrait. Something to remember them by, perhaps. You can use pure skill or take conversation direction to gain wealth and attention, good and bad. Good to know. Alright, I do have enough funds. I'm gonna stop by Moreland's shop. Let's get on more books. I am safe for now. My adversary has not enough evidence to bring a case against me, and they found no new clues. I'm a little torn taking out the weary detective because he does the name detective. If you've ever there's a series that I have been following for a while called well, it's made by Lumpy Touch, where they take the Where's Waldo series and kind of make it like, oh, he's the weakest enforcer of justice, says Moonwings. Yeah, that's what I associate the word detective with that now. Okay, aspect pigment. It might be possible to apply this to canvas. Okay, what can I use for paint? Some funds. The colors of night. I could spend money on better paints, or perhaps I could find more exotic pigments. Unusual. Oh no, my dread's coming back again. No! Ugh. Alright, I need to sleep on it. Ooh, what did we get? The Burning of the Unburnt God, compiled by Hosty Tasman from Oral Traditions in Rural Prussia. Nice. Moonwing says you can use usual sources of color from beyond the markets of man. I think isn't it that you can also use like a body as pigment? I think that was a thing that could happen. It's been a while. Alrighty. Alright, send my minions out to explore. Particular rumor. Alright, now we need to... The red of the veins is the richest red according to the Red Grail. True. Are you perhaps like a dev? Because your writing is pretty verbose and kind of similar to this. What can I use for that? Solution. A challenge. Knowledge. This is a puzzle with missing pieces. Someone just loves these games. I'm right there with you. This is you can find those pieces in odd corners of scholarship. I don't have erudition, and I don't have a library. No. My ennui. What can I use? I don't have contentment. No. Alright, I need... We're gonna employ drugs. Drugs will help us. And potentially, I think if I recall, we can use this to find better. Artist's reward. My recent work has drawn some attention. Something should sell. Right now I can use these. And my inspiration this... Oh, I got some contentment. Ah. I shall... Let's make something esoteric this time. Shoo. Alright, that takes my contentment. We got some more contentment. Let's get rid of that dread. Paints. My funds again. I don't have to? Yeah, I thought so. I was like, you could gain more money from that, I think. I got some fascination. Visions pass me with pavane grace, a window over a wood, a garden of ice, a shivering sun, a woman of glass. I return home with reluctance. Alright. Who do I need to know? Go forth. Conquer. Fine. Minion has returned with a trophy, and annoyance has been... Ooh, I can actually... Hold on. Wait a second. Let us paint our victory. No? Oh. I thought I could. That would have been poetic. Moonwing says, you're better off not to wander those streets if you don't want something unexpected. True, true. Actually, now while we still have our professional muscle, I will deal with that detective. Minion is powerful. This hunter is unlikely to survive, but the attempt will draw attention. Sorry, detective, but you must be dealt with. Place behind desire. Is there something to be learned from satisfaction of desire? What do we have? Balked. The study has been stymied for now. Hireling again. I don't need it. What did I get? An artist reward. My recent work is considered notable. Moonwings, this will bring quite a winter, but seasons never last for a reason. You got some good writing chops, might I say, Moonwing. Exhibited the last paintings publicly. Surely someone will buy something. Alright, now I can do this. The office crackles with news of Alden's unexpected absence. Oh no. A scrawny, nervous fellow from 4th floor has been appointed supervisor of records. Temporary. He does not interfere with our work. Good riddance. Okay. Let us study this book. Tasman hypotheses, a pre-Zoroastrian fire deity whose rites were the rites of smiths. Visible arts. Could occupy 10 lifetimes of study. Saving. Aspect a language. This could be useful for translating texts. Tutor. Alright, memories of better times keep the wolf at the door. Void Plague. Oh, wait, yeah, there is a sequel, isn't there? What is it called? The something of hours, right? Am I right? It was like this Mask of Hours? Book of Hours, yes. I don't know if that's on PlayStation. I don't know. I hope it is. I gotta finish this more thoroughly, though. Alright, that's dealt with. Our ennui is gone. We're getting a little cramped. Alright. Hold on. I am thirsty. It's not a table anymore. Alright, Assassination. We got a lot of mystique and notoriety, and it's probably gonna bite us in the butt a bit. Composure. Deal with that. And the corpse is gone. Await word. See if they took that out. He's got a pawn back. And what shall we do? Let's get some more books. More books! Ha! We captured him. The prisoner. This gentleman can use corpse on it. You can use a corpse on initiation, so it would be consumed without leaving no variety. Okay. I don't really have any persons yet to initiate, I don't think. Oh, I was trying to initiate my pawn, not a Klingon. That probably was why I was not using enough. Alright, who shall I speak with? I shall... Let us speak on esoteric matters, see if we can gain anybody else's attention. Oh no. It's flu season! Ink, paper, and fizzing of the electric lights. The office is dark when I leave, but I leave at the appointed time. Diligence. The work is demanding now, but it's better paid. Moonwing says, the hilarity of chucking an entire corpse on the newcomer never gets old. It's like, that's some... What is it? Is it some, like, Outlast stuff where it's, like, part of, like, oh, you gotta stick your hand in there? Oh, no. It's taking my reason again. Oh. Extra effort. Might help if I'm feeling lucky, but I don't have any more. Study of Tasman's The Burning of the Unburned God. Tasman ultimately concludes with apparent reluctance that the deity was a goddess. He suggests that its gender may have been the cause of its suppression. The rites described are often eerie, sometimes grisly. Oh, I got it right. Rite of the Crucible Soul. This rite uses an instrument of power to set the blood afire. Fire is the lesion in the skin of the world. The assistant rarely survives unharmed. And I got an ardent orison. When we watch a fire, what are we watching for? When we find it, these are the words it will speak. A word that... A word that sacrifices the change that comes when the seared skin peels. Moonwing says, welcome to the gathering of enlightened souls. Your first job is to get rid of this body. Among other things, there's many things you could probably do with the body, but we're not going to talk about all of the possibilities, because some of them are probably not, Depending on, I suppose, what aspect. Since I am on the enlightened aspect, I will say that the rite involves dissection and identification of humors and various other organs for study. Maybe you make a full-on muter museum kind of. If you've ever been or if you've ever heard of the Muter Museum, or Body Works was the one I've been to. There was like this one museum piece a while ago where they had a whole bunch of bodies on display, like full on, like all the skin was peeled off and everything was like, atomically just a bunch of skinless dead cadavers on display for just science, I suppose. It was pretty cool. Stack you. Alright, do I have any other books? No. Oh, I got another book. Skeleton Songs. Poems of greedy delight composed by the possibly pseudonymous Abarella Dusk, the rumored heiress turned madam turned poetess. Nice. More books. My thing in the beginning of this playthrough is just to exhaust Moorland shop. In Arabella's introduction, she explains that the book was to be illustrated, but the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustration still exists somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Parzival of the Red Cup. Books are the memories that endure, says Moonwing. What do I have? Composure. Dream. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. I love the music in this game. Ooh, we can use our Latin translation now. Orchid Transfigurations Volume 1, the 16th century alchemical fever dream attributed to Robert Flood, frequently banned for disturbing allure of its illustrations. Yay! I think, though, we search the city a bit more. Because I'm running low on funds. I got more cities by moonlight. Actually, I shouldn't have used my own health. Pawns, I think I could use in place. Yeah, good thing I didn't take that. What do I do with all this mystique? Oh, wait, I have an affliction. I remember I gotta check that. With remember, you can still put your passion to work. Oh, saving. So is that might be optional, maybe, to additional work for me to get more money. But I don't. We'll see if just running it normally will still render me 2 funds. Because that I might not need. I can probably save up my reason. Also, it's the easiest thing to train and sometimes the most essential. True. All right, study of skeleton songs. 26 delightful fruits and 7 chastiments. The 9 gardens, the 4 regrets. Is that a code or something? Some were a red secret. Some words are spelt correctly only when the proper ink is used. It's this one. Aspect requires intuition. With time and peace, answers sometimes come unannounced. To upgrade or versus fragment, you need glimmerings. Right, let us use study that. Lock the study door. The work begins. More books! Alright, I shall go to the Temple of the Wheel. Another furtive truth. Alright, we need... Let us dream. Don't have any vitality, but I do have some funds. That might get us in debt. What's our time on it, though? Oh, we got some time. Pursuing the invisible arts will cost you, so no harm comes from more money. Another translated text. Volume 2. Same description as the first one. Come with me. Ah, we have a new follower. Cat Caro. As she styles herself, earns a living as a stage medium and a fortune teller. She may have deeper talents. Alright. Oh, you do have a time limit to you until you die. Well, let's get you in our corner. I can use my affliction? What does that do? Disease has left me weak. I need a rest and nourishment if I am to recover. Dream on affliction to transfer back to health before the card decays. Huh. Is this gonna turn it into a detriment if I use it in the ritual? Yeah, I know. I can use money or vitality to heal it, but if I use it in the ritual, what happens? 'Cause I can use it. I'm not gonna do it. Let's just use that. Alright, Rose. You go look around. Let's use our reason. Got more strange seats, my moonlight. The slot is to boost aspect if the loss is insufficient. Ah, okay. So it's just a little extra. Okay, so we do get still 2 funds, even if, So we'll get always just 2 funds by doing this. Alright. Prepared text. I've studied. Now we can read it, translate it. The illustrations are certainly striking. They flush the skin and glow beneath the eyelids after the book closes. Alright, a dozen lights. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I know. If you forget to do that, it will turn into what do you call it? Like a malady. Dozen lights blaze. There is no place for shadow in those rites. No place for mercy. Alright, we are slowly getting more... Yeah, decrepitude. We're slowly getting more believers. And we should have almost enough to pursue plundering and location, which I know is something we can do. Actually, we do have 2, so we might have enough with the amount of pawns we have. We don't have enough funds. Let's try our devotion on this, see if we can get more stuff. That's our fun, that. How do I get more money? Yeah, I don't have enough money and followers for it, I know. Okay, let's, on that subject, let's search for some more followers. Yeah, keep doing my job. Nose to the grindstone. Despair's back again. Somebody's knocking. No, they're doing some sort of repairs outside. Come on, go away, mystique and notoriety. Who comes knocking on the study door? I don't know. Some days are better than others. Got some contentment. Got some reminiscence. I hope it'd be nice if it was a raven. I could feed it peanuts. We must devour to be devoured. We cannot be undevoured. We cannot be unborn. Okay, is this all about war? What is happening? Alright, let's get to the next book. Got some more red secrets. Grail is the principle of birth and the feast. I hope those two are not in tandem with each other. Let's not eat babies. Alright, that still just gives me 2. I guess it's like a roll, whether or not I'll get more money. Alright. Give me more books. I need, what do you call it? I need that type of book that gives me more reason. What is it called? Alright, come on. Go away. Almost done. Push. Ah, that clears up some stuff. Alrighty. Ah, wrapped in the Kings. Details accounts by James Colin Murphy of the secret bacchanals and ecstatic dances observed in necropolises and graveyards in southern Europe, in Egypt, and in Anatolia. The author is a self-confessed ghoul, an eater of buried flesh. He claims to have witnessed the dances while at his feasting. I am on a grail streak. Alright, I don't have enough money for more. Let's see if I find anything with this. Alright, who did I get? Ah! A Claire. A Claire has a scholarly aspect, a morbid streak. finish your commissions for Spintry. Oh yeah, that's something I can sell, right? I did have one last time until I died of the ennui I wasn't aware of. I do have a lot of furtive truth, so I might be able to. Alright. Oh. So that buzzing of the brain. You can make it your full-time job, but it's a late game investment. Alright. Studied that. Flood, or pseudo-flood, suggests alignments between the alchemical tradition of Rubedo and the older Grail traditions through the Pine Knight's quest for the Cinnabar Cup. Let me add reason to this. Alright, what do we get? Mira's mazes at its heart is a garden. Restlessness. Oi, oi, oi. I don't think you can finish the very substantial commission. True. Okay. Keep nose to the grindstone for now. Is it possible I can also get, like, more money from this? It should have an impact. A mood piece. Could spend money on additional. It's a risk, though. Though we do have enough time for it. Let's try that. Let's roll those dice. Honestly, a wrought effort. Honestly, I'm going through the motions. Quality of work will no doubt suffer. Dang it. Let's get that rumor. Gotta read reminiscence. I read the volume of Orchid Transfer. Seek the cup in the birthing bed, the pale knight is told. The midwife at the birthing bed, to his amazement, is the mountain mother. It is a fit of awe he both gelds and flays himself. The vigilant storm bursts joyfully from the remains. Got a Milesian incarnation. The Great Mother remembers. Did I read the bed secret? Yes. Alright, let's read this. The dances draw from the traditions of the mysteries of the cult of Isis and of Cybele, but include both symbolic and literal flayings. The human heart is always central in the rites, and author punctuates his account with queasily sensuous descriptions of his own interrupted feasts. Apparently, Moonwing tells me a very substantial commission requires 6-tier lore to finish. The heart unceasing was born that way. Righty. Can I do this? Yet? Maybe maybe let's try a right. What do I use a right for? Thunderskin. Oh wait, why is my position on time now? Nothing to be ashamed of here. For quality work. I swear it wasn't timed. Ah. Reaching a bit of a plateau here. Where can I use you? Cannot freely abandon your employment because of your hobby. Ugh, watch me. Unless your hobbies, you're really good at it. Alright, let us... We have our acquaintance. Let us... indoctrinate. And we do have enough money, so let's get some more stuff for our library. Come on, give me a book to increase my reason, please. Oh, adversary again. Alright, we have a believer. You're free to chase your dreams until they earn a profit. Nothing is more desirable, but then sustainable work. Alright. What do we get? Ooh, an introduction to histories. The 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes divergent incidences in 5 major histories. Yeah. Anything else I can put in devotion? No. Bah. You just dream on my passion. See what that does. I think, what does that generate for me? Ooh, we got some vitality. At these greater feasts of a black pig is always crowned as king before its slaying. On this occasion, its heart was weighed in the balance against a knot of feathers, and its skin became a cape for the officiant. Its flesh was left for the crows. But I must confess my interest was not in its carcass, but the perfumed flesh of the millennier laid fresh in the earth. Oh, we got the waking chant. Who could hear this and remain unmoved? The sleeping, the dead, the earth and the sky? Use this in a right with Byzantine tanked and meteoric bullet, other resources of equal power. Requires practical experimentation. Pain is only what happens now. Knowledge is what we will remember. Got heart. study of this. The prologue warns at length of the iniquities of one Julian Cosley, a former colleague who Harsalt now describes darkly as a worm of worms. It seems Cosley advised Harsalt early in the writing of the book, but Harsalt later became suspicious. There's a lot more to this game with its lore. I'm happy I'm reading it now. Alright, what do we do with the detective? He's just there in the back. The Thunderskin demands the dance and the drum. Yeah, meanwhile, I have just my detective there. Uh-oh, we got Dread again. Right now we're living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, now I can do a right. Each right is used for purposes for summoning. I must begin call. So that's in work, and we're... Yeah, we need to do more. What we need, I believe, is to gain enough stuff. Or wait, is there something where if I go here, I could buy stuff? Or no, it's just for selling. We perched on alarming revered chairs in a windowless auction room with vividly burnt orange walls, waiting for the auctioneer to announce that what he's offering. The reek of new paint makes the brain spin. Oh yeah, the smell of turpentine. Doobie. I can start it without doing this? Oh. It's for buying items or for sale. Ah. Ooh. Okay, a crowd have pinched faces, glinting eyes. Who will bid? The item at the auction is visible on the right. Will be gone forever if the auction is lost. On what is contained by silver? A bestiary by Pomander in Greek. Let's try for it. I raise my hand. The auctioneer raps out an announcement. Will anyone match me? True. I'll skip over it because we don't yet have Greek as an option. Her salt identifies blood silver design and the worms as the central axes of each of the histories and claims that the so-called second history is the true one. Alright, did I get any other books? Nope. I haven't won the auction. The auction is over, the lot has gone elsewhere. I retain my funds. This is a bit more substantial. Dream of doors. Not restlessness. Hold on. We have the time to secure your foundation before adventuring. True. Don't got any reminders. Let's see. Oh. That's my way of the wood. My passion. Do I have anything that can open the way yet? No. Yeah, it's gotta be this or this. We don't have enough. Eeh. Okay. Still not enough. Alright, what'd I get? Ooh, Traversing at Night. Traveling at Night. Volume 2. The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Illopoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. This is the second volume. Study that. There is an extensive discussion of the similarities between Illopoli's own dreams and those of the Emperor Elagabalus, who Illopoli regards as a dupe or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is west of the world, Illopoli remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Is it because winter's coming? The name of the Weather Factory third game. That's coming soonish. There's another one? Ooh, yay. Well, I gotta look that up for 1 second. Is Book of Hours on PS5 yet? Not Book of PS5. I forgot the most important part of the name. Hold on. No PS5 release yet. Aw. Get on it, Factory. I want to stream it. Traveling at Night. Yeah, currently I am... Ooh, let's get that going. We get... Ooh. Valkian. Valkian has operated her establishment for almost 20 years. She has never employed an assistant. Her hands are terribly strong. Oh yeah, you are like, I remember you being a very strong character. We reached another hour mark. So I'm going to set, this will be another cut. I'm just making a note to myself here. So for your future reference, when I do make these into segmented videos, this will be another cutoff point. Right about here.